This is Earth, our most precious possession. Many, many years ago, we gifted Earth to the human race so they could watch over and protect the beautiful planet. But instead, they destroyed it. Humans have no regard for where they put their waste, and use materials that harm their planet instead of using biodegradable materials that can be reused by the Earth. They drive these things that actively put out harmful pollutants to their air knowingly. They demolish vitally important plants that help create the air they breathe so they can expand their already ridiculously high populations. And they mistreat the creatures that belong on the planet. They forcibly breed, abuse, and give way too small of accommodations to these creatures.
So now, it's time to take it back. My mission was to find and document all human weaknesses we could use to take back our Earth. I am Sim, and here with me is the Earth conservationist, Ruiz. We will be discussing my findings and coming to a conclusion on how we will proceed with the human race. The first weakness on my list is sleeping.
Humans' biggest weakness is sleep. They dedicate between 6 and 8 hours to being completely unaware of the world around them.
With around half of the planet sleeping at a time, there's a few hours worth of humans being completely unconscious that can be utilized to sweep the planet.
So this correlates to the Earth's movement around the sun?
Yes, when it gets dark on Earth, it is the most common practice to sleep. Although there are a few exceptions, such as their teens, they tend to stay up for quite a bit longer.
So, is there a moment at any time where the entire dark part of the Earth is asleep?
No, there are usually a lot of exceptions to this sleeping when it's dark thing, so only some of the population can be guaranteed.
Okay, what's next?
Next is what humans call an adrenaline rush.
Humans risk their own lives willingly to achieve some sort of extreme happy feelings.
Wait, so you're telling me that people sometimes die trying to reach happiness?
Yes, but not many people do these activities.
So we can't count on this to kill off humans quickly?
No, they have been doing this for many, many years.
Okay, and our next weakness?
Is human addictions, starting with junk food.
These foods are known by humans to be bad for them and cause them health problems, but they have decided as a society that taste is better than health.
Next addiction is also quite common. It is alcohol.
This is a drink made out of a chemical that allows you to let down all common decency and do whatever you please. This also causes major damage to their bodies.
The last addiction is drugs. Specifically, the drugs they make by combining a bunch of horribly dangerous chemicals together that you would never put in your body separately. The substance it creates can increase energy, decrease mood, or numb their minds.
So they literally poison themselves?
Yes, but these substances have also been around for a while. So our next weakness would be technology. Now humans see technology as a strength of the future, which probably could have been true
if they hadn't made cell phones, which replace interaction with each other. The further they advance their technology, the easier they are making it for their own kind to not communicate with each other at all, ever.
Oh no, that never ends well. That's how planet Nibiru ended up exploding, because people were no longer leaving their homes. They forgot they had an impact on their environment.
Exactly, and as we've already talked about, humans are already unforgiving to their own habitat.
Yes, that's definitely not going to end well.
Yeah, and that ties into our final weakness of overall planet separation and hatred.
They are still a segregated planet, beyond what we have ever seen. They discriminate against other humans that live on different land masses, humans that are different colors, or even humans that have different stories.
This weakness, as well as all the others, have exceptions, and not everyone does these things, but many humans do.
So I believe it's time to discuss our options?
Yes. I've done a lot of research and much processing, and I've narrowed down our options. From my findings, I suggest we do one of the following three. The first option, wait for humans to die off. By my calculations, this would be about a month our time, or about 200 years human time.
So in this situation, we wait and allow the humans to further destroy the planet for the 200 years for them, knowing how much they've done in the past 100 years?
Yes, we would not interfere with their interaction with the environment at all for 200 human years.
I don't like it. They've already messed up the Earth. We may not be able to fix it.
The next option would be a night sweep, where we would execute as many humans as possible while sleeping and continue until the population is zero.
Easy enough. Why don't we just do that?
Well, like I said earlier, not all the population in dark areas sleeps at the same time, and we may begin a war with the humans, and it could be risky.
How risky?
Humans are extremely ruthless, as I have seen many of their war movies, and they have fought many gods and strange creatures from the beyond. And they have won every time.
Why would others be interested in Earth? It is well known we are the powerful and rightful owners of this planet.
It seems as though I do not know many of the creatures, so it could be assumed that they do not know of us.
So starting a war with the humans could lead not only to huge loss on our part, but also possibly multiple galaxies' war?
That is correct. Now, my final option may seem extreme, but I thought long and hard and crunched many numbers, and it is what I believe to be our best option. We make the planet explode from the inside, allowing it to demolish all humans and their trace as well. As well, hopefully creating enough force to set a new planet into creation.
Our best option is to just blow it up?
That seems to be so. Unless you wish to allow the humans to further their destruction past the point of being fixed and kill themselves off, so that we can keep a planet that can no longer benefit anyone or anything except maybe waste.
Well, Sim, I believe we've come to a conclusion then. Do you have the button?
It's right here.
Well, thank you, Sim, for the insightful discussion.
Thank you, Reese, for allowing me to document our process.